today Rohit Sharma in the pre-match press conference came out and said that KL Rahul and Yashasvi Jaiswal will open the innings. I will bat somewhere in the middle. Now he didn't give the exact number, whether he'll bat number 5, number 6, number 4, it's Virat Kohli's position, but he just said I'll bat somewhere in the middle. So this is a good clarification coming in from the Indian captain. I think it has put or laid rest to all the speculations about his batting position in this game. This is the exact statement of what Rohit Sharma had to say about the opening pair and him playing in the middle order. He said KL Rahul will open, obviously with Jaiswal. I'll bat somewhere in the middle. They batted brilliantly. I felt there's no need to change that now. Maybe in future the things will be different, but personally not easy for me, but for the team it made a lot of sense. So he has very categorically said that it's not easy for me to go back to the middle order position, to go back to number 5. To remind you viewers, he started his career playing in the middle order. He was pushed to the opening slot in the white ball game in 2013, then in red ball game in 2019, and since then he has been opening for the Indian team across formats. This is after years now that he will play in the middle order. So he said it won't be easy for me, but it made a lot of sense for the team, and that's why I am doing this. So hopefully that works out for the Indian team, for Rohit Sharma himself. He gets to play some serious knocks in Adelaide and also going forward. Obviously he has said that things might change in future, but as of now, since looking at the way they have been performing, the form they are in, these two, KL Rahul and Yashasvi Jaiswal, it made a lot of sense for me to come out and bat in the middle order. In the press conference, he talked about a lot of things. He talked about the pink ball challenge, how the ball swinging and playing under the lights is a big challenge. But he said that we are professionals, we are professional athletes, we have been trained to play in different conditions, and that's exactly what we are going to do. We are going to put our best foot forward going ahead. And then he was also asked about the apparent rift in the Australian dressing room, something that came out of Hazelwood's statement during day 3 post-day press conference, where Hazelwood said that he was asked what will the Australian team do with the bat on day 4 to save the match or to win the match. He said you will have to ask the batters that, because I am going to rest and I'm focusing on the second test already. That sort of created uproar on social media, asking is there a rift between the Australian batters and bowlers. So this was obviously covered a lot in media, Australian media, Indian media. Sunil Gavaskar had his say. Michael Vaughan, Adam Gilchrist was probably the first one to point it out and ask, is there a rift between the batters and the bowlers in the Australian dressing room? Rohit was asked about this. He said, I have no idea about all that. All I am focusing is that there's a good environment in our setup and we are just focusing on that. I have absolutely no idea what's going on in the Australian dressing room. A very diplomatic but a very genuine answer from the Indian captain. Now he was also asked about Ravichandran Ashwin and Ravindra Jadeja, match winners, legends, experienced campaigners, especially when it comes to red ball cricket. They didn't play the first test, and that was probably after 11 or 12 years that both of them or neither of them featured in the playing 11 for India in the red ball game, be it India or overseas. So he was asked how difficult is it to have those senior players on the bench and have youngsters play in place of them. He said that unfortunately, Rohit said that I was not there to tell them or give them this message that you won't be playing, but they understand. And he admitted that in the last few years, the success that India has seen in test cricket, these two have played a major role in that. It is because of these two that we have been winning matches day in and day out, and he acknowledged the experience that these two bring on the table. But he also said that somewhere down the line in this series their experience will come in handy. So he has not ruled out the fact that these two won't play in the entire series. Obviously they can play. There are a lot of speculation about, will it be Washington Sundar, will it be Ravichandran Ashwin who's going to play in the first test. Washington Sundar played in the city of Perth. In the second test in Adelaide in pink ball, do you want an experienced campaigner like Ravichandran Ashwin to handle the pink ball? Especially with the likes of Rohit Sharma and Shubman Gill making a comeback, your batting is getting stronger. So might as well get a proper bowler who is also handy with the bat. This is the best combination that Ravichandran Ashwin brings to the table. Obviously, Washington Sundar has done nothing wrong. He has been brilliant out and out whenever he has been asked to perform for the team, be it in India or overseas, especially in the Gaba test 4 years back. But this is the speculation that is going on. He has not cleared the air about that. He has obviously not given the playing 11 for the test tomorrow, but he has said that these two experienced campaigners will definitely come in handy going forward. So there was obviously a lot of other things that was asked to Rohit Sharma, but these were the major talking points. He also praised the youngsters that played, Nitish Reddy and Harshit Rana. These two youngsters made their red ball debut in Australia in the Border Gavaskar Trophy, a big tournament to play in, and he was impressed by these youngsters. He said, I've seen them in T20s, but them coming here, playing their first game and leaving a mark, that was very, very impressive. We also talked about the likes of Jaiswal coming to these shores and, for the first time playing red ball cricket in Australia for the first time, and then playing the sort of innings that Jaiswal played in the first test, 161. He was asked, what are your thoughts on this? How do you see these youngsters? What is that one thing that they are doing different than the generations prior to them? Rohit said that when we used to come to Australia, we used to think of how will we perform, will we be able to make runs. We used to put a lot of pressure on ourselves to perform well on Australian soil. But when these youngsters, now that they are coming in Australia, they're not thinking about will they score runs, they are rather thinking how should we help the Indian team to win the matches. So their mindset is very positive in that way, and that is really, really, really helping the youngsters. And this is what the youngsters, we all saw Rishabh Pant in his first test series in Australia did wonders in 2017-18 series. We all saw last time around in Gaba, a lot of players made their debut. Washington Sundar made his debut, did wonders. Yashasvi Jaiswal doing what he is doing in Test cricket, especially that 161 knock in Perth. So he was really impressed by these youngsters, and he said that hopefully they'll go on to serve Indian cricket for a long time, not just in Australia but around the globe. So this was Rohit Sharma's press conference, and he was, as always, Rohit Sharma is a very relaxed campaigner. He doesn't take a lot of pressure. He was in a good mood, laughing, having fun, answered a lot of questions seriously as well. Obviously he's the captain of the Indian cricket team, but all in all, Indian team is looking good. The momentum is with them with a massive victory in the first test.